Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy in the building, dog. And tonight, I just feel like having an honest conversation. I feel like I know it's one game, but I feel like this showed me a lot. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm coming to a realization. Like I feel like today was just more of an epiphany game for me. But first and foremost, shout out to the Nuggets, man. And first thing I want to say is we not fucking with the Nuggets. Like that's just what it is. Like that's just what it is. Like I get it. We ended up coming back and we did all that, but I feel like if it wasn't for the refs kind of helping us get back in that game, like I knew kind of we played on national TV tonight, so I was just like, I know they're not gonna let us just get blown out the water. You know what I mean? So it's just like if it wasn't for the refs, dog, like I said, we not fucking with the Nuggets. Like not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I want to talk about. They're like we need to avoid them come playoff time at all costs. Like the only time I want to see them is in the conference finals, like type shit. Because the way we played tonight, I was just like, dog, we are not fucking with them, not even a little bit. But another honest conversation, I feel like Suns fans we need to have. We need to have. I know the way that game closed is, you know what I'm saying, we kind of torn or whatever on it. But listen, dog, we gotta have this conversation. KD can't close. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we got booked, so we, you know what I'm saying. Most case scenario, you know what I'm saying. 8 out of 10 times it'll probably be, you know what I'm saying. But out of the scenarios that we needed KD to close, I can think maybe once or twice where KD actually showed up and closed the game. You know what I'm saying? And those was both against like a team that ain't really on shit in the Utah Jazz. I feel like out of those two games, I can't think of a game where it's like, all right, like KD really closed this shit and closed the door. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, Frank shouldn't have went small and like why the fuck when Nurkic fouled out he threw in KD. It's like I agree with you. I'm there. I'm there. Why did he do that? I have no idea. But maybe he was thinking like they could go like kind of what the Lakers did with Rui and put him out. I have no idea. But that definitely wasn't the way. And like I said, and I feel like focusing in on that is shooting KD Bell for going 0 for 9 in the fourth. Like on open looks, dog. Like on open fucking looks. Like, and how many times have we seen this? Like, we seen it against San Antonio. We seen it against who else did we lose against? Like we seen it today. We seen it, like I said, we seen it. I'm so a little frustrated, so I'm flustered right now. But like we seen this multiple times this year where KD is like, all right, like it's on you. Like bring this shit home, close the door, like, bring this shit home. And he don't. We in LA when we was up. It's like, all right, bring this shit home both times. Bring this shit home both times when we lost both times. Like, all right, KD, do something. Bring this shit home. And it was just like he can't close. Like it is what it is. It is what it is. But like I said, I feel like I'm not like this is on KD 8 for 25, 30 points, and I feel like 11 assists, cool. But to speak to everybody else around, like I feel like this is becoming my biggest pet peeve. Like watching KD run the offense, like when Book and Beal is out, you know what I'm saying? And just like watching KD run the offense is becoming like my biggest pet peeve. Only off the strength of because it's just like it's so many things that irritate me. Number one is just like the ball don't move. You know what I'm saying? It's just get the ball to KD, get the fuck out the way, which is cool. I don't really mind. Like whatever. It's cool. I live and die. Like when he's efficient, I'll die when he's not efficient. So I can't sit up here and complain, be like, oh, he was 8 for 25 tonight, and then when he go 11 for, you know what I'm saying, 11 for 14, and he got 30 ball, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying. So I'll take the good with the bad. But my beef with it is more so like is when the ball don't move like it just irritates me. Everybody else, like nobody else is setting the back screen. Nobody else. Everybody's just hovering around the 3 ball line, waiting for him to throw a skip pass in the NBA, which don't make sense. Where it's just like, dog, like at this level, skip passes don't work. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know, but they got athletes on the other end, so it's just like you trying to make some shit cross the court. 8 out of 10 times is gonna get stolen. And like I said, we've seen it with the turnovers and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? Especially with this team, I feel like we average double digit turnovers. So we know more than, you know what I'm saying, some other teams that, yo, like these cross court passes ain't it. They don't work. That is a frustrating part about watching. Another thing too is just like it's just like dog, like I feel like as an NBA player, like KD is getting a double team every single time. Every single time somebody's either showing, they hedging, they doing something. Like KD is seeing multiple defenders every time he got the ball. And I feel like if he swing you the ball, like it's irritating that niggas don't shoot it. Like, you know what I'm saying? 5 out of 10 times niggas don't shoot it, or like they just wait for him to set back up and give it right back. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you playing with him, you should take it as disrespect. Like, yo, y'all leaving me this wide open, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to shoot the three. Like, you can make a play, drive to the, do something. You know what I mean? I just feel like if I knew that he's getting dealt, it's like, oh man, this is barbecue chicken for me. Like, and I feel like nobody else really got that mentality. Eric Gordon would be the only one that might let it fly, but I feel like he just don't let it fly enough. But like I said, watching KD run the offense is becoming one of my biggest pet peeves, dog. But anyways, so yeah, Nurkic had a great game. You know what I'm saying? He was actually bodying, and like I said, I liked what I seen out of him tonight. It gave me a little bit more confidence, like for when we do, or if we do see them in the playoffs. Like, okay, like we got somebody that can actually bang with him and like hold his ground. You know what I mean? And not just get bullied around down there. So that was inspiring. Granted, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's a random game, so Joker not really, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I just feel like how we defended the pick and roll was just real bad tonight. It was, and that was another thing too. Like, okay, cool. Like Book is out, Beal is out. Okay, cool. And this is what I'm saying in regards to we're not fucking with the Nuggets. Like, I get it. Like, we don't really have an offense or whatever. Cool. But my thing is like our defense and our defensive effort should be there. Like bare minimum. Like if we lost this game, you know what I'm saying? If we got blown out the water, but it's like, all right, 1, 2, 3, or whatever the case may be, we actually played defense and we just, you know what I'm saying? They just made shots or they made tough shots. I could live with that. I could live with that all day long. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like the defense ain't there enough for me to be like we can fuck with them or we could see them in the playoffs. Like our defense is bad. Like I said, the offense when KD just running is bad. And I feel like at this point, like our offense look at its best when it's fast paced. When we moving the ball, when we on the break, when we in transition. Like that's when our offense is at its best. Like this half court shit is just not it. It's not working, especially when you got KD, you know what I'm saying, go with so much gravity and apparently don't nobody else know how to move and all this other shit. So I feel like our best, like they should be preaching transition buckets should be where we get our money at. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shout out to the Nuggets, man. Joker did his thing, you know what I'm saying? Finished with 21-16. Shout out to my boy Peyton Watson, man. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Long Beach, man. Went to a few of his games. I wonder what his brother doing. But yeah, straight Peyton Watson, I like to see him, his energy. He was guarding KD, doing the best he could, you know what I mean? They just hit shots today. You know what I'm saying? Justin Holiday would look like a great pickup. I was just like thinking about just like what we need as the Suns, like what we need. I feel like we need another, like to me, I feel like we got this conversation in common, but I'm torn between if we need another wing or if we need another big. Because I feel like I like Josh Okogie, but like I wouldn't be mad if we just didn't have no more. Granted, he played great tonight. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple clutch buckets at the end on the back end. I appreciate that. But it's just like I just feel like moving forward, just like you got to be able to knock down that three if they leaving you that wide open. Like it shit is crazy. But yeah, man. So like I said, we played all right, and I feel like just towards the end, just the way we close is just like why are we going for the home run? And that's where we missed Book and CP3 is just like, why are we going for the home run? We don't need the home run. We could just take our points, but everybody just want to shoot three, trying to take the lead, and we lost the game. But it was what it was. I'm not really too mad about this L, so we'll get it back on Saturday or Friday or no, I'm sorry, yeah, tomorrow I think. So we should be all right, man. But until next time, peace.